Hi everyone, this is your daily tarot reading for Sunday, the 4th of July 2021. Happy 4th of July to everyone in the States and around the world celebrating today. I hope you have a great day. I'm going to use the animal tarot cards for today's reading. And I really hope something shifts on this day because the last few days have been really challenging. I found it very difficult to kind of string a sentence together. And there's been this really unpleasant sense of inner resistance. Like I haven't been satisfied with the way I've been saying things, and it's just felt very odd. So let's see what this day is about and if it eases up. In the last few days, we've had lots of swords cards, lots of cards in the suit of swords appear, and those cards often speak about challenges and obstacles that you can really learn from. So, you know, learning is all very well and good, and we need to learn to kind of reveal our inner truth and our inner strength at times, but it can be tedious just to go through lesson after lesson after lesson. So let's see what today's about. So the first card, we've got Renewal, the 20th card in the Major Arcana. That's usually called Judgment. Then we've got the Lovers. Okay, and finally, we have got the Seven of Winter. Okay, so let's see. This is the Seven of Swords. So, Renewal. Usually the Judgment card is about hearing some sort of a message. Suddenly the clouds part and you have this aha moment and it's like, oh wow, this is my purpose. It's like some bigger authority arrives in your life and it says, do this. This is part of your life purpose. This is going to have a fabulous outcome if you try something new. So it's the second last card in the Major Arcana, and it's really this point of spiritual connection that gives you a lot of clarity in your life, and certain things click into place and you understand them. It's almost like having the wisdom of hindsight, and it really makes your path moving forward a lot easier because you feel informed. So here we've got Renewal. So something recharges you. And we've got these adorable little raccoons here and this pink butterfly. So it's kind of like spiritual renewal and realizing that it's safe to be you. It's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. Okay, so that kind of gives us an answer as to why the last few days have been so challenging, because the difficulties have really taught you something about yourself and you needed to know that to move ahead. So now that you're well equipped and you know what your strengths and weaknesses are and you really have it very firmly in your mind, you remember that you can endure pretty much anything. So it gives you a lot of confidence to move forward. And even if things aren't 100% clear, because usually when you get guidance, you get the guidance on the next step. You don't get 5 years ahead. You just get a little bit of guidance. So it's unlikely that the path is completely laid out for you and you know exactly what's going to happen in 2 months and 2 years. But you feel like you have enough clarity on this day to get moving again. And you wouldn't be able to do that if you hadn't got to know yourself a little bit better over the last few days. So things do kind of shift and there's a sense of transformation. And now Spirit is on board and it's helping you. And it's saying, come out. It's okay. You can go foraging for food again. You can go look at the things that you enjoy and you can get back on track and pursue your purpose, because you're much more aligned with it. You understand who you are, so you're not going to miss the opportunities and you're not going to shy away from any difficulties if they do arrive. Now, the good news is that we have the Lovers, and the Lovers in this case is almost like a reward for all the challenges you've had lately. We've got these flamingos here. True and long-lasting love finds its way into your life. Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. And again, we've got this little butterfly here. So something is really transforming from a sad little caterpillar and the progress is slow and difficult. and now everything opens up and you're free to go wherever it is you want. And because you have that self-reliance and that spirit of adventure residing within you, you're really likely to bump into something that makes you feel alive. So it can be love, that you find love in another person or a place or a thing, or that you really come across something which gives you a sense of wonder. It's like, let's say you're kind of hiking around and suddenly this waterfall appears to you. That's really going to fire your imagination. It's like, wow, I've discovered this little oasis and it must mean something in my life. It's kind of like encouragement from the universe and a reward being given to you. It's that feeling of warmth. It kind of gives you an inner glow. So really watch out for other people coming into your life today who give you that positive feeling. It could be someone who you've never met before, or someone who drops some information that really makes you feel good, or it gives you hope for the future and information which says, do you know what, it is safe for me to move ahead. And that doesn't need to be super direct. Sometimes you get something coming in and it just shifts the way you feel internally. And it's almost like you're then able to give yourself permission to move ahead and to get back on your path. So it's like the Lovers says you are supported, things are going to be okay, and life is actually really good and it can be really easy. So show up today because it's going to be fun and you'll get a lot out of it. Even if it's not another person or a thing or a place, it's an inner feeling of you love yourself and you show up for yourself, and that's more than enough. So it's really a sense of being content with who you are and what you're doing, and that you're safe and protected. Finally, we've got the 7 of Winter, the Magpie. Caution will help you avoid the loss of valuables, including non-material resources such as time or peace of mind. Be aware of the results of your actions as well as what others might be doing behind your back. So what I think this is about is that you're really not at risk of losing anything, because you know who you are and you've been through some hardships. You really realize that you are the valuable thing in your life. So you don't have to worry about things so much, people exiting your life or loss in general. Instead, you're able to focus on what you can bring into your life. So rather than be at the mercy of the magpie, I think you become the magpie and you're able to find valuable things in your life that really make you feel good, and you don't have to worry about loss. It's kind of like you have been in the winter and it's now springtime and it's time to come out and it's time to fly and to transform and to enjoy the positives in life. So I really feel that you're out of the woods. It's a great day to celebrate and to tap into that feeling of everything is fine and it's safe to be me, and I can let my hair down a little bit and I can enjoy the day. So it's kind of like a relief. The tough times are done. You can put your feet up a bit and just have a great day and make the most of all this good stuff coming into your life. Number-wise, we've got 20 and 6 is 26 and 7 is 33. 7 and 6 is 13. Yep, 33. 33 isn't technically a master number. 11 and 22 are, but I often pay attention to 33 because the way I see it is that the ascended masters are kind of taking an interest in what you're doing and they're supporting you. And we've got the Renewal card, the Judgment card, which usually has this angel blowing a trumpet. So the universe is taking an interest in you and it's giving you this message that you are supported. And I really think that's the key about coming out of your shell here, out of this tree trunk, and allowing yourself to connect with all the good things in life, because you feel like you're not on your own. You're not doing this by yourself. You've got a safety net and you're being supported. So whether it's indirectly or directly, you get this intuitive sense that you are protected and safe and supported, and that whatever you do today, things are going to go your way, and you're not at risk of these major blow-ups or difficulties anymore. That's kind of done with. You flip the script on that. So 3 in numerology is about new beginnings and communication. And with this being 33, I really think that the angels, your guides, the ascended masters, higher beings, anyone who kind of has your best interest at heart is sending you positive energy and positive messages, which you kind of receive, again, intuitively or consciously, and they encourage you to really move forward again with your life and to experience the wonders of the world. And that sense of I'm alone and isolated and I have to learn these lessons by myself, that's really done with. And it's like a homecoming where you're safe. Oh, so that's a relief. This looks like a really good day. I hope you have a fabulous time. If you would like a personal reading with me, then please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. On the front page, click on Book Your Reading to order your reading with me. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and share the video online. And in my personal readings, I use the tarot, I use astrology, numerology, and my intuition. And if you have any questions, then I use all these divination systems, I combine them, and it really allows me to see a lot. And I can give you answers to anything that you may be questioning. So the astrology chart I draw up by using your place of birth, date of birth, and time of birth. And once I have that info, I get a snapshot of the sky at the moment you were born. And that shows me a lot about you as an individual. When it comes to your finances and your career, I can see what your talents are and what's really aligned with your purpose when it comes to work and in general. Sometimes your working life and your life purpose are linked, and sometimes they're separate. And the chart really shows me that very clearly. It also talks about communication and family and romance and daily routine, relationships, institutions, education, travel, friendships, spiritual awakening, spiritual development. So if anything like that, if you're kind of questioning that, or if you want some guidance in one of those areas, then please do get in touch with me for a personal reading. I hope you have a great day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.